Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you what's inside my makeup bag for autumn. So even though we're quite a bit through autumn, there is still like a month or so left. I think it ends at the end of November, something like that. And I want to share all the products that I'm using. I have been using a bunch of these for weeks now, and also that I've got a couple of new products as well that I've added into my makeup bag that I've just got, which I'm excited about. So I'll share all that with you. Before we get started, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, and also if you really enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, so this is my makeup bag right here. If you've watched any of my other What's My Makeup Bag videos, you have seen this already. This makeup bag is from YSL. I always get comments on where it's from. It is from a few years ago, so I don't think they sell it anymore, but anyway, it fits a good lot of makeup in there. There's a couple of things that I do leave out of the makeup bag, like my foundations, just because it's easier that way, yeah, and they're quite bulk items, but obviously if I'm going away I will put obviously the makeup, the foundation in here as well. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with the bigger items here just to get them out the way. Okay, so the first thing in my makeup bag here is this eyeshadow palette here from Natasha Denona. This is the I Need a Nude palette, and this is the perfect kind of neutral to cool tone eyeshadow palette with a lot of kind of wearable day shades in it, and also really nice kind of glam evening shades. This is what I've got on my eyes today. Have a little bit more going on than normal. I done a full review with 2 different eye looks with this palette on my channel a few months ago there. I will link it up in the eye for you. Then also another kind of palette that I've been really loving for months. This I've been using since spring summer. I've used it all the time, it is so good, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's her Glowgasm face palette, and that's it right there. So as a face palette, as you can see, there's a bronzer in here that is the most stunning bronzer ever. It is so flawless on the skin. It has a nice kind of glow to it, but not a sparkly glow. It's just really beautiful. I love this. It's very natural looking on the skin as well. I used this a ton through the summer. It's just perfect for that kind of more minimal makeup look in the summer, but you want to have something on the cheeks. That is my favourite product out of the whole palette. But I also really love this blush here. This is really gorgeous. It has this gold reflex through it, so pink and gold. Blush is so beautiful on the cheeks. It gives such a lovely glow. Paired with this bronzer, it's stunning. And I also love the highlight. The highlight is what I've used down the centre of my face today. So gorgeous. It's the most beautiful kind of champagne colour, a little bit more deeper than champagne, almost on the gold side, but not so gold. It's really nice. So love this palette so much. I've been using this for months now. And speaking of blush, there's a blush in my makeup bag here that I've been absolutely obsessed with, and ever since I got that palette there from Charlotte Tilbury, I've been obsessed with using blush because I love that the pinky gold colour. But lately I've been really obsessed again with this MAC Melba blush. This is so beautiful. This is more of a matte finish, whereas the one from the Charlotte palette obviously is more of a glowy finish. But Melba is the most perfect kind of pinky blush. It's just really beautiful. It's what I have on my cheeks today. I have a little bit of blush going on, and I don't wear a ton of blush, but actually the past few, I would say about the past month and a half, I've been really enjoying it, and I've been really packing it on my cheeks. This is a gorgeous shade. This one is great to wear all over the cheeks and be not messy with it, but you can apply it everywhere, whereas the one with the Charlotte palette, I kind of like to be a little bit more precise where I apply it, because it has that kind of the kind of glowiness in it. So I like to keep it mostly on the high points of my cheekbone and kind of take it down slightly. But this I like to just go everywhere with. It's really nice. I love this blush. It's like I said, a matte finish, super flawless on the cheeks. Yeah. And then I'm sure I've also got another blush in here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush wand. I have this in here as well because I've been really enjoying that kind of more pinky blush tone on my cheeks. For ages I was really into peach, but I don't know, just lately I've been really liking pink. I feel like it just stands out a little bit more. So the foundation that I'm using quite a lot just now is the one from NARS. It's the Light Reflecting foundation. This has been one of my favourite foundations for the past couple of years. I think it's like just so stunning on the face. It's so flawless, and it has a nice glowy finish to it that like it makes your skin look so like youthful, glowy, healthy, and also makes it look flawless, because sometimes with like glowy foundations, they're not the most flawless on the face, but this one is actually really flawless. It is so stunning. So this I've been using a lot. I love how lightweight and kind of like watery the actual formula is. So lightweight on the face, it's lovely. So that I have been enjoying. The shade Barcelona. And then also I have been using this a ton from Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Foundation. I use this mostly when I want to be a little bit more glam. So although the makeup that is in this makeup bag is kind of like stuff that I'm wearing on the daily, I do have a few kind of products in here that will do me if I want to be a little bit more glam on certain days, depending on what I'm doing. So this foundation's in here if I want to do that. I really love this, super lightweight formula as well. It has a nice kind of luminous finish to it. Not super luminous though. I have the shade 5 and also 6.5 that I go between. Yeah. And then another foundation that I have been like neglecting for a while because I've been really loving the what's it called, the Maybelline Skin Tint. I've been loving that. Like I've been using that since spring summer, like all the way through the past 3-4 months or more than that. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of like go back to this one here from L'Oreal. The skin tint from Maybelline is absolutely gorgeous, but this I think is going to be really nice for the winter time, or like the autumn winter time. It's the Infallible Fresh Wear 32 hour, like the 24 hour one, or is it the 40 hour? There's another one that's on the matte side, which is beautiful as well, super flawless. But this luminous one is also really nice, and I'm so into like kind of luminous finish foundations right now, and the shade is 200 Natural Linen. So that is the foundations that I don't have in my makeup bag, but I keep them, you know, next to my makeup bag. It just because easier that way and keeps my makeup bag more clean in case they spill or anything. Now there's a couple of new makeup bits that I've added to my makeup bag just lately, because like I did a little haul of some stuff that was on sale, and I picked up this bronzer from MAC. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish bronzer, or like Mineralized Skin Finish. It is a bronzer type of thing. There is this really nice kind of warm bronzy colour, which is actually so beautiful. Like when I first bought this, I thought it was a little bit too warm, because I do like my bronzers to be a little bit more cool tone, like more neutral cool tone, like the Dior bronzer, like this one here that's also a makeup bag that I use a lot on the daily. You guys know that I've been using this for months now. Since about January when I managed to get hold of it, or when did I get this? I can't remember. I was trying to get hold of this for ages. I finally did, and now I can't get it anymore. They like discontinued, I think, this. And it's the most perfect face powder. Like it's technically like this kind of transitional setting powder for a darker skin tone, but I love it for bronzer. Like it's so beautiful. It's very flawless, and it's more finely milled and a bit more like I don't know how to describe it, but it's just not as pigmented as a bronzer, so it doesn't look as like rich or as muddy on the face as some bronzers can do. But anyway, this stunning. Can't get it anymore. It has the most unique finish. It's like this glowy but also matte finish. Like it's just so beautiful. Can no longer get it, which is unreal. Like I don't know why they have discontinued that, because it's one of the most amazing products I've ever tried in makeup. But anyway, this bronzer here, or face powder type of thing from MAC, is really nice. It's much warmer than the Dior one, as you know, as you can see there. I've only tried it today for the first time on my cheeks, and I really like how it's looking. Like it is really nice and warm and bronzy. When I applied it today, I had to go really lightly with my brush, because I noticed it was like quite a really pigmented powder. So when I tapped my brush in there, like it did pick up quite a bit, but I was like, you know, just lightly dusting it on my cheeks first to see how it would go, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too warm. And it is warm, but I feel like if you go quite light with it, light-handed, then you get the most natural kind of bronzy glow, which I am really liking. So I am really liking this right now. I think it is like gorgeous, so I'm excited to use that more. Also in my makeup bag I have this bronzer slash face powder from Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder. So this is something that I wanted to get for a while, and I just hauled it when I got the MAC one as well. And this is a lot more glowy than the MAC one. Like the MAC one is like this kind of natural, slightly glowy, well, I say matte, it's like a matte glowy finish product. It's hard to describe, but anyway, this one is more on the glowy side. When you apply this to cheeks, you can really see the glowiness. It comes with like a little brush like so, which I usually don't like to use these type of brushes, but I find this one is actually quite nice for applying this, you know, to the cheeks. You can be a little bit more strategic with this because it is a glowy powder. You want to be a little bit more careful, or at least I have been lately when I've been applying it, but I'm still kind of like figuring it out and working with it, experimenting with it to see how I like which way I like to apply it. This I've been using over the past week. The MAC one I just tried today, but this one I've used a couple of times, which is really nice. I like the glowy finish that this gives, really kind of healthy on the skin. Okay, so I also have this powder here is one of my favourite makeup products this year. Like I mean, it's came out this year. I think it's this year, yeah, definitely this year, yes, it was this year. This is from NARS. It's the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. When I tell you this is flawless, I mean it is flawless on the skin. So it is like this inside. The shade is Cove I have. There is a few different shades of this. I have this on my under eyes today, and it's really, really nice and smoothing. Like it honestly just blurs everything. So I have this on top of my concealer, which I will share with you in a minute as well because it's a stunning concealer. This is what I have on my under eyes today to set my concealer. It has that matte finish to it. So the concealer I did use is a luminous concealer, however this is matte, so it kind of like took away the luminous look. However, I really love this powder. It's perfect for like photography, also for video. Like it makes your like under eyes and everything, even your whole face, look super flawless. I like this as a pressed powder as well because I use this little puff here to like just like honestly a little tap into it. Like I do that, like I just swirl in there a little bit and it picks up a lot. And honest to God, when you apply it to your cheek, to your under eyes, like everything disappears. Pores, lines, everything just disappears. It's just so beautiful. Love this powder so much. So yeah, I have been using that a ton. And let me share with you the concealer that I was talking about that I have been loving. It's from Giorgio Armani again. Like I've been really into their products. I hauled this as well when I picked up the Glow Fusion powder and also the MAC bronzer. So I picked up this and I love like the Luminous Silk foundation. I use this a lot, as you know. So I wanted to try out like the concealer from the range, and this is so beautiful. First of all, I love the packaging. Like the packaging for this is really stunning. Love it. It's just similar to the foundation, as you can see there. However, the foundation has more of a kind of matte frosty packaging, whereas this concealer is a bit more of a glossy packaging, and you can see that there. Anyway, the doe foot applicator, or like it's not really a doe foot, it's just like an applicator thing, is really nice on it. It's really good to really get in the under eye there and create a nice, like you can obviously just like, you know, dot this on your under eye, or you can really do nice big triangles under your eyes, which I've been into doing again lately. But anyway, the formula of this is beautiful. Like when you apply this to the under eyes and you blend it in, it gives like the most beautiful kind of like luminous glowy finish that looks very natural and very healthy looking, and it also looks very flawless as well. It's what I have on my under eyes today. However, obviously it doesn't look luminous and glowy under there because obviously I applied the NARS soft matte powder, so obviously it has a matte finish, so it took away the kind of luminous finish. However, on the daily, I usually just use this on its own. I don't always set my under eyes on the daily, but when I like to film, I do like to set because of like obviously bright lights, HD cameras, everything, you know, you picks up everything. So anyway, you know, I like to set it with that powder, but normally I will kind of just leave it, or I'll use a little bit of the Laura Mercier Air translucent powder, which is really nice to just, like, I just use a little kind of fine brush to dust it on just to set it a little bit and keep some of the kind of glow. Now, I've got a couple other concealers in here just because I want to like use them. One of them is actually my all-time favourite concealer I've been using for years now, which is definitely in here. I know it's in here because I use it all the time there. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is a creamy formula with a really nice kind of radiant finish. It's not as radiant or as glowy as the Armani one, however I find them quite similar. However, I feel this one from Armani is a little bit more creamier and like a lot more luminous, which is beautiful. So healthy looking on the skin, and like it's my absolute favourite concealer for years now, and it's just, I don't know, something about it is amazing. It makes your under eyes look really nice and youthful, healthy, just beautiful. So love this concealer. You guys know that because I use it a lot. And then this other concealer I have a makeup bag because I recently got a bunch of PR from Rare Beauty, which is amazing. I have a video coming up where I test out a bunch of the makeup, and this is one of the products here that I have actually been really enjoying from the brand, and it's the I can't remember what this is called, but it's, you know, this concealer here. It's a nice kind of creamy, well, it's a creamy texture, right, but it's more of a watery texture as well. So when you apply it to the under eyes, it kind of like just feels like nothing. Like honestly, it feels like there's nothing on your under eye. Like you apply it, covers really nicely, but it just feels like there's nothing there. It's so lightweight, and honestly it is so beautiful. I was really surprised at how good this was. Really nice kind of packaging as well for it, really nice design. So yeah, that's my makeup bag because I want to use it more, because I've been enjoying that like since I tested it in my video, which you'll see soon. But I have like a bunch of other concealers in my makeup bag, as you see, and I tend to stick to the same ones. Like the NARS Radiant Cream is like my go-to all the time, but I want to try and use more because one of my favourite things is actually trying out concealers. Like I love trying new concealers. I'll try them, I'll forget about them and just use the same one all the time. So I want to put a few options in here so that I remember to use them, and these are like 3 concealers here that I'm absolutely loving right now. And yeah, so these are in here because I just want to use them all. I'll continue with some of the face products I have in here right now. Yeah, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood contour wand. This is so beautiful. I like this to give me that really nice chiseled look. This is something that I don't use every day. I use it more when I want to have you know, more of a glam makeup look. Yes, so this is what I have on my cheeks today to contour because I'm filming, but normally I won't use this every day. I use another contour product in here which is a lot cheaper and I'm obsessed with right now, from ELF, but I'll talk about that in a second. So this here is so beautiful if you want that really nice chiseled contour. Like it just really sculpts out the face. It's a product though that you have to be very kind of light-handed with, because if you go too heavy-handed it can look a little bit bruised looking on the face when you blend it out. So yeah, you go really light-handed with it and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's what I have on my cheeks today. Really love that. Love it for filming and things. Great kind of like photography type of contour product. And like I said, the ELF contour product, this is the putty bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. Now I don't actually use this for bronzer really, I use it for contouring. So I'll take like my big brush here that I like to use for contouring. This one is a little bit more of an angled, more dense brush. I'll take this and I will actually just like tap that into the product, and I'll apply this at an angle in the hollow of my cheek and just basically blend this in, and it gives a really nice kind of contour look. So flawless. It's actually more flawless than the Hollywood contour one, I would say, because it has a different formula to it. Is the texture is slightly different. it just kind of like melts a little bit better into the skin, I think, for me anyway. I have this also in my makeup bag from Rare Beauty. This is the Warm Wishes bronzer, I think it's called. This is a really nice kind of warm stick bronzer here that's nice and creamy. You apply this to the cheeks, it's nice. I actually prefer to take this with my brush, you know, like just tap my brush onto the product there and then apply it like all over my cheeks, really, because it is a bronzer. This is really nice and warm, it's nice and creamy, really nice finish to it. I have that in there as well as another bronzer option because lately I've been really loving like cream products on my face, and I've also been loving using like a sponge. So I feel like all these kind of like creamy, luminous type of products with a sponge just absorbs really nicely to my skin and makes my skin look really nice and healthy and glowy. Okay, what else I have in here? I have my mascara. This one is from L'Oreal. It's a Lash Paradise. Been loving this for years now. It's like a great mascara for just everything, like for length, volume, curl, jet black, hold, everything. It's just so amazing. Love that. I also have the Rare Beauty one in here as well, which is actually a really nice mascara too. It's really nice and jet black and gives quite a lot of lift as well, which is really nice. So I want to use that more because I do use the L'Oreal one a lot, and I have this one open now from Rare, so I want to use that more. I also have my brow product from Benefit. This is the Gimme Brow in the shade 3.5, the best brow pencil ever. Like, forget any other brow pencil out there, go for this one here. It's just amazing. I cannot do my brows with anything other than this brow pencil now. It's amazing. Okay, I have this lipstick in here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Nude Kate shade, which I have on my lips today. I need to apply more because I'm talking and my lipstick is rubbing off now. This is the most beautiful shade there. It's kind of like this warm beigey peachy nude, if you can see there. Pair this with like a slightly deeper lip liner. It's so beautiful, which is what I've done today. I have on the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. So this one here is a more deeper cool tone nude, which is what I've got around my lips there to outline, like to overline, outline, and then obviously this a little bit in the centre on the lips. And then I have my MAC Oak lip pencil in here, which I need to sharpen. Yeah, I use this all the time. I just bought a new one of this because I think I might have it in here or not. Yes, I do. I have my other one in here, which is this wee one now. It's like I've used it a ton. It's like really all the way down to the bottom almost. It's still plenty in it there to use, which I should actually use that before I continue to use this one. Anyway, I bought a new one because I knew I'd be soon out of that. I actually have the wrong lid on this one right now. It's probably from one of my other MAC lip liners, maybe Subculture, because I use that quite a bit as well. But yeah, that is Oak. Really love this lip pencil. Love the formula of it. It's this kind of nice neutral brown shade there, as you can see. It actually feels a little bit warm on the lips, but not too warm because I don't like a super warm lip liner. Yeah, a little bit cooler, a little bit no, not cool, sorry, more neutral with a little bit of warmth in it. Yeah, neutral warm. Yeah, lip liner, perfect, love it. Pair it with like every one of my nudes, so that has to go in my makeup bag. And then I have a couple other lip products in here, which I will share first before the rest is these two here. So this one is from NARS. This is quite new. It's the shade Breathless. I'm not actually too sure. The Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick in Breathless. That's it right there. This is a nice kind of like glossy, high shine, nudish, brownie peach. There, that's it. Love it. So beautiful on the lips. Pair again with like a slightly darker lip liner. It's really beautiful. And this one has like a really nice glossy high shine finish, whereas as you can see, the Charlotte Tilbury one here, like Nude Kate. It's more of a creamy finish. Like, it has that nice kind of shine finish to it, but not like a high shine gloss. It's more of a creamy, shiny finish. Yeah, just more creamy gloss finish. And then I also have the Giorgio Armani again, like another product from Giorgio Armani. Again, I've been really loving their products. This is the lip power in the shade Romanza. That's it right there. I have had this for a while. I've been using it a lot over the past couple of years. I really like this one. I want to use it more again because I really love the finish of this one. I feel like in the kind of winter time I like a bit more moisture on my lips again, so this is perfect for that. It's kind of like this kind of slightly creamy glossy finish, not as high shine. Well, I would say it's more like this creamy shine, whereas the NARS one's a lot more of a glossy shine, if that makes sense. Love the feeling of that on my lips. Now, we only have a couple of things left in my makeup bag now. So this is the brow gel that I use all the time from Anastasia. Really nice clear brow gel that sets my brow hairs in place. It's not as crunchy as the Benefit, the Benefit brow gel, because that like really, you know, separates and keeps your hairs, like brow hairs, in place. But it's a little more crunchy, where this one's not as crunchy, which is really nice, but still keeps your brow hairs in place, which is good. Also from Anastasia, I have my nude eyeliner pencil, the Pro Pencil in Base 1. I run this in my waterline all the time. I have that in my waterline today. I have this here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hypnotising Pop Shots, if this will focus for me. There we are. This is like a little single eyeshadow, which is so stunning. I have this in here because I use this a lot on my eyelid, like just on bare eyelids on the daily. Like, I'll tap my finger in there and just tap it onto my lid. For months and months I had the Bobbi Brown one in here. I think it's called Moon Dust, something like that, Moon something, for Bobbi Brown, which is lovely. I use that a ton, but I want to take a break and use this one, because this one here from Charlotte Tilbury is not as sparkly, I would say, as the Bobbi Brown one. So it's a bit kind of more subtle for daily wear. Like, that's it there. Like, it might not look anything there when it's on my hand, but when you tap this onto the bare lid, it's so nice. It's really nice and kind of like sparkly. It's not super sparkly, it's more of a glowy finish on the lids with a hint of sparkles through it there. It just makes your eyelids look really nice and healthy, youthful, glowy. It's just really nice. I mean, I have that eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, which is this one right here, of course, with a bunch of quite similar shades in here. But there's just something about this little eyeshadow from Charlotte I love. I want it in my makeup bag because I use that probably a little bit more. Yeah, on the daily, should I say. So perfect for that. Also really great for like glam looks. If you want to do more darker shades from that palette in the crease, and maybe use that, because the shade of this is a little bit different than the ones in the Natasha palette. Yeah, so anyway. And then lastly, I have this little lip balm in here from Bondi Sands. It's the SPF 50 Tropical Mango. Like, I've just been liking applying something on my lips lately. Like, does it really do anything on my lips? I don't know, but I've put it in my makeup bag. I've been using it. Don't know if it's making a massive difference, but anyway, it's in there. So yeah, I've talked my socks off. I really need a break now. But yeah, that is everything that's in my makeup bag for this fall time, and I'm really loving the products that I have in here. Yeah, I want to share everything with you because everything I'm really loving. And of course I have those couple of new products there that I've just tried, but I'm really liking them as well. Yeah, these are products that I use all the time. They're definitely like the best of the best products out there, and everything that I've showed you, like, I 100% recommend to you. So that is it for this video. I really hope you liked and enjoyed seeing everything that's inside my makeup bag. I mean, of course I use a lot of other products when I'm doing tutorials, or if I'm going out and I want to have a little bit more of a glam makeup look, I'll use some other products that I have in my makeup drawers. However, I put products in here that are products that I can wear on a daily, that I know are just perfect and it's going to make my makeup look absolutely flawless and beautiful for every day. So yeah, I keep some things in here for that, but of course that's not all the makeup I have. I have lots more in makeup drawers, but anyway, that is it for this video. I really hope you liked and enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye.